Hey everybody, I'm Surreal Canine. It's time for some math games with bad drawings. Once Ukels is done updating his tabletop simulator. Says it is waiting for the game to load, so probably won't be too much more of this. Or so one can hope! Wah! I already ate all my snacks while waiting for people. It's a thing. It is the thing that happens. Hey, there he is. I just gotta wait for him to get in Discord. Huh? Okay, can you hear me, you Kels? Cute. Hello. Hello. Dot, dot, dot. Hello. I think somebody is having issues. I don't think he can hear me, guys. Hey, we get signal.
Nope.
Okay, well, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We get signal, maybe.
Never happened before.
Huh. Can you hear me now? Guess not.
So hello from the future. I traveled back in time from 2023 after waiting for Steam to download for a whole year.
Crazy town. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Anything? Alright, well, I'm gonna go refill. Hello? Hello? Let's see here. The test is working. Whoa! That was a sound.
Testing.
Hello, I can hear you.
I had to turn it back off and turn it back on again and then unplug and replug my mic.
Huh. That's something, alright. Okay, so you ready? I guess he still can't hear me. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whoa. Okay, well, I can hear myself. That's something. Something wrong with his headphones? That's bad. He had something else to say besides that. Hello? Oop, there we go. I heard something. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, we're finally good.
It seems to be going swimmingly so far. Swimmingly so far?
Yeah. Swimmingly as in one of our microphones is underwater, maybe? Hey, Sen Lozan! Welcome to the stream. We got a thing. And that thing is a thing which is a thing. And I'm gonna go get some water before we start our game. It's bullseyes and close calls again! Okay, I am back. What? The Red Dragon Inn? We're playing math games. Can't you see the stream title? Alright, so, this is another variant of Bullseyes and Close Calls. This is Tight Lips. You guess the 4-digit number, same as always. No repeats in this... No repeats for this game. But you give the minimal feedback possible. Just yes, there is at least one bullseye, or no, there are no bullseyes. Okay? No reply.
And then back as well.
Hi, okay. I was explaining the rules to nobody then. Alright, so this is another variant of Bullseyes and Close Calls. You can see instead of the B and C columns in the response, they just have a question mark. So in response to a guess, you can say yes, as in there is at least one bullseye, or no, as in there are no bullseyes. Okay?
And close calls?
Close calls are not important. Okay, so who wants to be the first guesser?
Question.
Yeah?
Do all the 4-digit numbers have to be different like before?
Yes. No repeated digits.
In other words, like... Okay. Doesn't matter to me. Put the coin, whatever.
Okay, I'll flip a coin. I need to get a coin. Alright, so, heads, I go first. That doesn't count. It is heads. Alright, so I'll be the... Whoops. I'll be the guesser. What's so funny?
Refused to leave the field. He wanted to play part of the game.
What? Alright, got your number? Well, too bad. I'm gonna start guessing anyway.
You hear me?
What? I can hear you. Sort
Can
of.
you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Am I supposed to be the one who's guessing, or are you supposed to be the one who's guessing? Oh, okay. I couldn't see that part. I couldn't see that part of the paper for some reason. Okay.
Alright.
Maybe it should be an X instead of an N.
Yeah. Maybe.
To draw.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. You seem to be having trouble drawing X's.
This is why I drew by hand whenever I drew.
Alright, so the first number is a 1. Okay, let's see here. Tested. No, I haven't. What does birdfoot mean?
This thing is not cooperating with me.
Are you trying to use a laptop touchpad or something?
Well, it's just it some reason it does not like being precise.
Okay. Alright, so yes.
The Discord tab, and I
Alright.
have another tab open at this.
Okay, so what I have learned from this is
time.
what I have learned from this is that the first digit is a 1, and there are no 2s, zeros, or 3s. Next, whoops, wrong tool. Oh, wait, well, okay, yeah, go. That was the wrong guess, but... Okay. Let me clear away some of these extra dots for you. Okay, no 4s, 5s, or 6s either, which means we have a combination of 1, 7, 8, and 9. That's impossible, you Kels. I've eliminated the digits 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the remaining digits have to be 1, 7, 8, and 9. I know 1 is the first digit, but you've ruled out an 8 anywhere else. That's a contradiction.
Oh. Oh.
Is that an admission of
My
defeat?
misunderstanding. That's an admission of I X'd out the wrong thing.
Okay. Alright, let's see. In that case, your number is 1987.
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15 guesses. I'll just write that down here as my score. And we'll clear the board and let you guess my numbers. Also, Slack needs to shut up. Alright, I already have my number. Go for it.
Because remember, we've already established my computer does not like drawing.
Okay.
Alright, what do you... Computer also apparently doesn't like to have multiple things running at once while I'm trying to play a game online.
Do you want to just dictate your guesses to me?
Yes, please.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 0. Two, 3, 0, 1. Sorry. All right. 0, 3, 0, 1.
Let me redraw this.
0, 0, 1.
I only heard 3 of those digits.
0, 0, 1. That means the 3 has to be the second digit. Ugh. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm to hold off doing whatever it is I'm trying to do later because it keeps crashing the game.
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 4. Seven, 4, 5. I said 6, 7, 4, 5. Seven, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 4, 5, 1. One.
I didn't hear all of that.
7, 4, 0, 1. So we now is known as blank 3, 5, blank 8, 3, 5, 9. 351. $8,351. Okay. $352. I made a mistake.
Okay.
I miscalculated.
Take your time.
So, I would think that 8,352 would have to be the number. Okay, now I say 8,000 even. Okay. No, there are no zeros because I've eliminated all positions for zeros. And I know it's not one in the last position because that has been thoroughly eliminated. I know it's not two in the. I mean, you would have told me if 8,352 is your number, correct?
I would have told you.
Okay. I know 3 isn't in the last or the second, but it has to be in the. I mean, it has to be in the second, but not the third. And 2 could be in the last, but we've eliminated that as the number. 4 can't be in the last or the first or the third or the second positions. So 4 can't be in the number. 5 is not in the second, and it's not in the first, and it's not in the last. But it can be in the third. And the third, and it's not the last. I haven't eliminated that yet. 3,000 even. It only leaves 3 possibly in the second position. And that's the only position for which I have a check mark that corresponds to non-eliminated positions. 5 can't be in the second, can't be in the first, can't be in the last. It could be in the third. Is 5 in the third, another non-eliminated position, 00050.
That was
otherwise
5,
known as
dude.
50.
Okay.
00050.
That was 5 digits.
Sorry. So now we just need to figure out the last digit. How many am I up to now? I have lost track. How many guesses I've made.
17.
Oh, more than you.
Yes.
Okay, 7 can't be in the last, 7 can't be in the second, 7 can't be in the third, and we've already eliminated 7 as the first. Can't be because it would be a duplicate. And 9, I've already guessed that. I'm confused as I seem to be having a logical contradiction here.
What's the contradiction?
Let me go over my head. Okay, so the first one eliminates 0 and as the first one.
Yes.
Then the second one eliminates 0 as the last one.
Yes.
The fourth one eliminates 0 as either of the middle ones. So we know there are no zeros.
Yes.
So 0 is an eliminated number. Now, the first one also eliminates 1 as the second number. And then we eliminate 1 as the first number. Then we eliminate 1 as the last number.
Ugh.
And is there anything that eliminates no one as the third? No, but we'll skip that for now.
Sorry.
2.
That was a big
2 is
squeak.
eliminated as the second. And the third. And we've already guessed that it would be the last, and that wasn't
Where do you
correct,
see it?
But we'll skip.
Yeah.
Three can't be the third. And we've already eliminated as the first. And by using this elimination with the zeros here, we've eliminated this 8 as first, 5 as the third. Okay. Moving on, 4, not the first, not the last, not the third, and not the second. 5. 5, not the first, not the last, definitely the second. 6.
You mean the third?
Not the first. No. Not the second. Not the third. I'm sorry?
5 is the third digit, not the second.
Right. I've eliminated all these positions here. I haven't guessed 8,356 yet.
Do you want to guess it?
Is that your number? Sure.
$18 guesses. Which is a victory for me. Good game. Now we play Wordle. Have you played Wordle?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Does that count?
That probably counts.
I don't know how it's played.
We each pick a 4 or 5 letter word. Let's go with a 5-letter word. And we guess letters according to the rules of bullseyes and close calls. Oh no, I can hear myself.
Alright. Oh no, you can hear yourself.
Yep.
We are Inception.
Oh no.
You're a game within the game.
Streamception! There.
5-letter words.
5-letter words.
They have to
No
be
repeat.
real word.
What?
I said, besides the fact they have to be real words or any.
They have to be
other
real. They have to be
descriptions?
real words. Yeah, they have to be real words. Stick with the English language, although common loan words are allowed, and no repeated letters.
No repeated letters probably would be the hardest one to do.
Alright. I've got my word already.
You can go first then,
Okay.
as the person I have to guess against, I guess.
Okay, I just realized this is a little different from how Wordle does it, because Wordle... Did I guess it? Right away?
No, what I was saying is that I had not created a word yet. I thought you were going to let me guess your word.
Oh, okay. We can do that, sure.
All right. So can you write everything down so I
Sure
don't have
thing.
to fiddle with my stupid computer's fiddly mouse?
Sure thing.
All right. Horse. Shore. And to think of a word.
Uh-huh.
One that will only use E and none of the other letters. That's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
5 letters. The word that I
Uh,
guess, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted a suggestion for what you're trying to do, you could guess chafe. CHAFE.
Oh. Or let's see here. Guess the word. CLUES.
clues?
Yes. That not only continues to contain an E, but also moves the position. All right. Oh. And it also adheres to the one letter of each kind letter rule, which is strange, but we'll go with that. All right. Music.
I do have these in the right column, right? Yes.
Clods.
Is this right? Guess that's a yes.
Out again.
Huh?
All right. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. Close.
This is hard, right?
Especially because I don't know which of the 5 letters are close calls for certain.
Yeah.
Since I've only changed one of those letters. However, that does mean I can eliminate D as a letter that is in your word. Because if it was in your word, I would have 2 close calls in this one instead of just 1. But I only changed 1 letter. And the same thing means I can also eliminate S as a letter that is in your word. Because again, I would have 2 close calls. Since there are both of those in both of those words, and there's only 1 close call per word. It also seemed to indicate I can eliminate C, L, and O as being in your word.
Why?
Yeah. They're in both words, close and clods, but there's only 1 close call.
So you're convinced that E is the close call? Oh no, there he goes!
No, hang on, my program froze. Okay, it's back
well,
now.
I can wait for you.
And it's freezing again. It keeps crashing. I think I have too many programs open again. Stop crashing me while I'm trying to look up words in my documents. I was looking up a document that I have, so it's kind of encyclopedia to look for a word for me for later. And it's crashing the program as a result. And it just connected from the server. Wonderful. Now what?
Now you keep track of your guesses in a text file. I don't know. All right, you want me to You want me to read you out your previous guesses so you can transcribe them?
Music! Oh!
Eh. I am full of question marks.
Ah!
What's that? Hey, he's back. Okay.
I'm trying to be back, but the thing was overloading me with sound.
Eh. All right. So,
All right, I
take your time. Figure out your
okay.
train of thought.
Let's just. I'm trying to get back to the thing. Okay, clown. Uh, no, what I'm saying is that I'm pretty convinced that C, L, or O might be in it, but I'm trying to see if I can
Okay.
figure out a way to eliminate them. Earls.
Carls.
It's like the English title.
Oh, Earls. Okay. I thought you said Carls. I was like, that's kind of a proper noun.
Car- yeah, Carl's is not a word. Unless you're Carl's Jr., in which case. We also know that the S is not the last letter because we've already eliminated it as the last letter here.
Yeah.
Choosing that to kind of narrow it down, and since the L is not in the same position as in clues and earls, that means it cannot be the close call in clues or earls.
You mean the bullseye? It can't be the bullseye.
Or rather,
It can't be the bullseye in both
right.
of them.
Right. It can be, and since there are no bullseyes in Claude's, close, or clown, it can't be the second letter.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna go with acres. So the S is not in the last position. This also eliminates R as being the bullseye in Earls.
Yeah.
Switched positions when there are no bullseyes. So A's could be the second position, which but we can't really know about that one just yet. But we have a suggestion to believe that C is not a bullseye, since C was in the position of bullseye in these other words, and they were not bullseyes there. So C is not in the first position. Let's see here. S is unlikely to be in the word given the fact that it has been eliminated in so many other positions. So let's go with tears.
Tears of the Kingdom.
We have one bullseye and one close call. We know that's not the S from previous things. We changed the A's position. We changed the R's position. To one, but we don't have enough data yet. Crate, C-R-A-T-E. Since the A is the only letter that's retained position, we've already eliminated C as being the first letter. It would seem to indicate that A is the middle letter of the word. However, there are ways to check this. So let's go with craft. It seems to indicate there are R and an A in the word at some point. Possibly a T. Possibly a C. C is not the first letter. Trace. Just no close calls. Well, we know there was only one bullseye in the first one, so we know now that the R is not the bullseye in the second letter. Also know that the A is a bullseye. Unless, of course, the C is a bullseye.
Wow, that is some ugly marking.
E is also a bullseye. It's also possible that the T is the bullseye. We don't have enough data yet to declare, but we can declare that R is not the second letter. Okay, think of some more five-letter words that don't end in E. Hound.
Hound with an H or pound with a P?
H, like the dog.
Okay.
Interesting. Flair, F-L-A-I-R. it tells us that the A is not a bullseye in the middle letter. This might take a while.
It might! It's much harder than Wordle, because Wordle actually identifies correct or close call letters, rather than just counting the hits and misses.
I mean, it tells you what the close calls are,
Yep.
but then you having to wonder.
Yeah.
All right.
But in Wordle, you only get 6 guesses.
Oh. Yeah, that's the other thing is that I'm pretty sure in Wordle they allow you to have repeating letters.
Yes, Wordle is allowed to have
Rather
repeating
than have
letters.
each letter be unique.
Wordle is allowed to have repeating letters, and sometimes it really trips people up.
I don't know if this was harder or easier. Let's see.
I'd say Wordle is much easier. Just because you get so much feedback.
I think it's some kind of an exotic word that would be unlikely to eliminate things. T. Hear me?
Huh? I can hear you, yeah. Did you guess a word?
It is.
Sorry, I didn't hear the word.
Yes, crypt.
Crypt, okay.
Crypt.
Oh, wait, no.
Alright. I already know C is not the first letter. We already know that R is not the second letter. It's melting. Let's see here. Good at crossword type games, but then I can see all the letters at once that I have to work with, rather than having to come up with them in a whole cloth. Let's see here. I was trying to open a document to look up obscure words. It's not working, as I desired. Alright, snail. Shell. No wait, sorry, that wouldn't work because it has two L's in it.
I mean, it's still a valid guess. It's just never going to be absolutely correct. So is Shell your guess?
No.
Okay.
I didn't think it through before I sang it. I mean, snail works, but it's only got one letter that's correct. Stomp.
Stomp.
Interesting. That suggests that S, T, M, or P is in your word. All right. Pulse. Pulse. It just could go on for hours. There are simply just so many words in the English language.
Maybe we should have gone with 4-letter words.
Maybe. I think here. Zebra.
Ooh, bringing out the Z. Saucy.
Yes. Just to me, based upon previous evidence, that A is definitely in your word.
The funny thing is you haven't absolutely
However,
eliminated any letters.
No, because the thing is also is that it's just so hard to rearrange them into a particular order.
Yes.
And also because, for example, I mean, I can eliminate certain things as bullseyes because they weren't bullseyes multiple times.
Yeah. I mean, your guesses of trace and
Gator.
Gator.
Gator. Tumor.
Tumor.
So we can now eliminate O and R as bullseyes. They are not bullseyes because they would be bullseyes here as well.
Yeah.
So therefore, T, U, or M is a bullseye. So let's go with rumor. R-U-M-O-R.
Rumor.
Elimination. Okay. Because we have reduced the number of bullseyes and only changed one letter, we can now eliminate T as a bullseye.
What?
If T was still, well, no, I'm thinking of it. We can now eliminate. Just erase that mark if you can. But we can eliminate it as a close call. can eliminate it as a bullseye because if it was a bullseye, we eliminate the first letter as not as probably being T. First letter has to be T.
Whoops, that makes it look like an I. Yeah, okay. Alright, continue guessing.
Since we
although now that
letters have to be different.
Yeah. Now that you know that T is the first letter, what does that tell you about some of your other guesses?
That T is not in any of the other positions.
Yeah.
And that T, and for example, in the word crate, T was not the bullseye there.
Yeah.
And it was not the bullseye here.
Yeah.
A is the only consistent letter between these three words. They're all bullseyes. There's only one bullseye. Additionally, C was here in the same position twice, but there was no increases of bullseyes. Therefore, C is not the bullseye. Well, E has not been both. But E is in this one with the therefore E is not the bullseye.
I think you are thinking of this in a very strange way. You know that T is the first letter of the word, which means that this T is a close call. Therefore, one of the other four letters in crate is the bullseye. One of the other four letters in craft is the bullseye.
Right.
And it means...
See, in craft and crate, three letters are in the same position.
Yeah.
Of those three letters, T is the one we can eliminate from both. We already eliminated R.
Have you?
For some reason, but let's just move on.
Okay.
I am bad at backwards thinking. I'm better at forwards thinking.
Okay.
So, crest. The bullseye is not C. We also know the bullseye is not T.
Right.
Therefore, the bullseye is T, is R, E, or S. So... think if there's any others we can eliminate here. There was one bullseye. Sure which one it was yet. We know it wasn't the E. And my marks are kind of confusing me now because I had some that were eliminating close calls as well as bullseyes. And I don't remember which are which anymore. Okay,
I have my own notation.
Hang on.
I have my own notation I'm going to use for my guesses. Just got a big grid of...
Okay. Arise. I-S-E. This has to be a bullseye.
Are you sure? If S was the bullseye, then horse would have a bullseye.
R. No, it has to be R. Because you're right. R has to be the bullseye. That also means that all the other letters are not in your word.
Oh, yeah.
TR
Yeah,
blank
you're
blank
right.
blank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to guess words that use letters other than those. But it may take me a minute to think of one.
Well, thinking of it the other way, those two letters are a known quantity, so you can just infer the other possibilities from how many other hits there are besides the two bullseyes. Right?
Let me go back over again. Okay, so in horse, it's obviously the R. That's a close call. So that eliminates. I'm going to write the letters down over here that are eliminated now. E is eliminated. S is eliminated. H is eliminated. O is eliminated. Now, and the word clods, we have only the S that is unique. We've already established S is, well, actually, let's see here. Okay, clods, no, and close, both have one close call. Stop writing!
Okay.
You're confusing me! I'm writing my own over here. So. It's just eliminate all the writing on the page other than the two circles over here.
Okay.
The T and the R.
I can do that. Whoops. Ah!
Here is you.
Okay. All the writing eliminated as requested.
I'm erasing things that I shouldn't erase. Put clues back on the board. I came to a wrong conclusion while you were busy erasing. Alright. But we are eliminating S and E. But I'm establishing U as the middle letter because it's the only letter that is not in a position which is eliminated. You understand my reasoning?
Yeah.
We've eliminated the first two positions as T and R, and the E and the S we've already eliminated as being possible letters. Therefore, the U must be a letter that is in the middle position of your word. In addition, we already know, since we know that, that means that we can eliminate S, I, C, and M as letters that are even in the word.
The gates of knowledge have been thrown
We can
open.
eliminate this C, this F. We've had, it means L, O, or D is in the word, but it's not in the position shown here. Now this eliminates D as the position because it's not in this word, but we still only have one. And it's not C. We've already eliminated C as a possible letter. Moving on, E is eliminated. Earls is not in the second position, so this is not the bullseye. This is not the bullseye, therefore your fourth letter is L. Is your word truly? T-R-U-L-Y.
How many guesses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26. 27 guesses is your score.
I need to run to the restroom real quick.
Works for me. I'll get to work
You get this everything cleared up for the next round. Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to engage biology while he is engaging biology. It's synchronized biology. Should not be interpreted as anything more than it already is.
All the oxen free?
Yeah. Are you back?
We spent more time on that one thing than anything else.
That was quite the intense game. All right. Do you have your word?
Yes.
Okay, let's get started. My first guess will be... party.
One bullseye.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
There's only so many letters in the English language.
Yep. Parry.
Zippo, zilch, nada.
Okay, that gives me a whole bunch of information. It tells me that T is the fourth letter of your word and that P, A, R, and Y are not in the word at all.
It's true.
Also, it eliminates any other letter from being the fourth.
In the background.
Huh? These are my notes.
As much. I'm not watching the stream, so I can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just keeping notes. I have a grid of letters and possible positions. I'm just marking things off. Okay, my next guess will be...
I had guessed words that had multiple of the same letter or stuff like that I might have done faster. I just didn't think of doing that.
Alright. Let's see. Width.
Bullseye.
One bullseye?
Sir.
Okay. That eliminates 4 more letters.
Like you're approaching this contest scientifically.
Yep.
Just stabbing in the dark.
Well, I was very lucky to get a 0 that early on.
One bullseye.
Yeah. Okay.
This is true.
Let's see. Jolts. Jolts.
Bullseyes.
How many?
2.
2.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, no. 1. 1 bullseye, 1.
One bullseye, one close call.
One bullseye, 1 close call. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The word in my mind whenever I was answering it.
Alright, let's see. Jorts.
Count as a word? Same.
That's up to you. If it counts as a word.
The answer's
One
the
and
same.
one. Okay. So either both
Yeah.
L and R are in the word, or one of O, T, and S is in the word.
I mean, we've already
Oh, wait,
established
yeah,
that T is in the word, so you
L
don't
is...
even have to think about them.
Sorry, I meant J, O, and S. Actually, no. We already know R is not in the word, so that means L has been eliminated as well. And either... And one of J, O, or S is in the word. Alright, let's see. No, P. Sure, yeah. Ports.
Same.
One bullseye, one close call.
One of each.
Okay. That means
Yeah.
J has been eliminated, and either O or S is in the word. Alright.
Additional information too. Well, you've already eliminated P as a possible word letter.
Yes,
so.
I have. That's why I know
Remember?
That's why I know I can eliminate
So
J.
what is that? Mm-hmm.
because if both jorts and ports are 1 and 1, it either means both J and P are in the word, or neither is in the word. And since I know P is not in the word, that means J is also not in the word. Therefore, my next guess will be parts.
Bullseye.
One bullseye. Which means our close call is O. And S is not in the word at all. And because we know O is in the word and not in the second position, alright, let's see. Let's see, that also means, let's see, L was eliminated. Let's see, H was eliminated. Let's see here. I need to think about which position O could be in. Alright. I'm not 100% sure on if this is a word or not, but... Actually, there's a... No, you know what? I'm gonna go with it. Canto. You can rule that out as a word or give a response. Up to you. I don't know.
I'm familiar with that word. It's a verse in usually a poem or song.
Oh, is that what it is?
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I just know it's the name of a class ability in Fire Emblem.
And then.
Alright, what's your response?
The answer is one bullseye and one close call.
One bullseye, one close call. Okay. Alright, I already know... Okay. Alright, so the close call is either N or C.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, you're right. Never mind. Okay, what am I saying? Alright, I know... Okay, I know O is in the word. The fact that it is not a bullseye means that it's not in the 5th position either. Which means it's either in the 1st position or the 3rd. And C and N have both been eliminated. Alright, let's see. Alright, broth. I know R and H has been eliminated.
2 bullseyes.
Okay, so O is in the 3rd position. Which also eliminates B. Okay, let's see.
So many letters left.
Yeah, let's see.
I give you the FF victory fanfare when you win.
that is your decision. I need to think real hard about this, because actually, no, I haven't even tried the letter E yet. I thought I had eliminated all the vowels, but I didn't.
How many of those pesky things?
Uh-huh. Okay, let's see. Pairs.
One close call.
Oop. Alright, that gives me a bit of information. Tells me that E is in the word, but is not in the 2nd position. Okay. Quote. Yes!
Oh, that's the Superman music. I'm sorry. Maybe it should be Dun 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 dun. Nope, that's Star Wars.
Alright, that was far fewer guesses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guesses. Also a victory for me, and we can move on to the next game finally. What do you think about that?
Are you sure we didn't get sucked into a black hole?
Pretty sure. Also, check this out. I figured out how to delete boards. Let's unlock this one and put it in the center. And... okay, let's see. I need to give us each some cards. I said cards. Here they are. Okay, I'm going to give us each a card labeled 1 through 6. That's an 8. Don't care. Seven. It's a 5. I'll take the 5 of clubs. Whoops. I'll take the 2 of clubs. You take the 5 of spades. Sure. Come on, we really just need an ace through 6. Doesn't matter what suit they are.
The shuffling of cards was completely random or something.
Yeah. Here, take the 2 of diamonds. 3. Yeah. Oops, 4. You don't have a 4 yet, right? Here. Here's your 3. Whoops. What am I missing? You're just missing an ace now, right? Come on, give me an ace. Here.
You said when you said cards 1 through 6, I thought you meant we would get 1 card, not all the cards.
We get all the cards. Oops. We get all the cards 1 through 6, and I need a board to write on. Alright, this game is called Caveat Emptor. Let me just mark up the board real quick. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the goal of this game, actually, first of all, where this game came from. that up. Alright, let's see. This game was created by Ben Orlin. Alright. Oh no, random line is random. Okay, so our objective is
trying to move the board.
Oh, you're trying to move the board?
Okay.
Yeah, why do you want to
Yeah,
move?
because the orientation of... The orientation was upside down for me, so I had to turn it around on my thing. Fine. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone!
Alright, relocking the board. Okay, so I'm going to spawn in some other miscellaneous objects. We'll have this knight. We'll have... I have a rook. We'll have a red block. We'll have a poker chip. And we'll have this D20. Okay. Alright, these are the 5 items for sale. Alright, so the objective is to win the items in an auction, but do not pay more than they are actually worth. So, each round, one of the players, the auctioneer, will pick an item, for example, this rook, and give a little speech about how delightful and valuable it is. Which is fun, but I'm out of ideas right now. Next, it's time to determine the true value of the item. To do this, every player, including the auctioneer, secretly picks one of their cards, and the sum of the cards will be the item's true value, okay? Just hover over one of your cards and tap F to flip it. The sum of the cards chosen is the true value of the item at auction. Once you've played a card, you can't play it again. Next, it's time for bidding. Each player will hope to buy the item for less than its true value. Bidding begins with the player to the left of the auctioneer, so it's you who states a price. So state a price you would be willing to pay for the item.
And my objective is to bid something that is less than the actual price?
Yeah.
I bid... 7.
7. Okay. So then I will either raise the bid or drop out of the auction. And if I drop out of the auction, then I announce the card I chose, which gives you information about the card's true value. Or about the rook's true value. And in this case, I will bid... Actually, no. I'm going to drop out of the auction. I played a 3. Which means you win the item for $7. So, what is the true price of the rook? Okay, the true price of the rook is 6, which means you have a score of -1. And I have a score of 0. The rook is yours. Okay, so now you are the
We will
auctioneer.
conquer the world!
Now you are the auctioneer. Pick one of the remaining items for sale, drag it into the middle, and we will pick the price. And I will make the first bid. Oops, where'd it go? Oh. The block. Alright, 40 block. I will bid $2. Now, you can either raise the bid or drop out and reveal your card.
I haven't selected a card yet.
Okay. Well, pick one and flip it over by hovering over it and pressing F.
You told me what your bid was.
My...
Do you mean you're going to bid again?
Sure. Once we both pick our prices.
I am ready. You ready to bid?
Yes. I bid $2.
I bid $3.
Okay. I bid $4.
Nice. I'll drop out.
Okay, what was your price? Or what was your card? 2. Alright, that means the value of the item was 7. And I paid $4 for it, so my score is now 3. Okay, the D20 of Destiny. This item will allow you to see visions of the future, but only if you're a divination wizard. You can roll it, and whenever somebody makes a D20 test, you can substitute the roll for whatever you rolled on the die this morning. That is my spiel. Now, what will you bid?
I'm having trouble getting the card to flip over correctly.
Oh dear.
It's not one to flip over. Do I have to have a particular tool selected?
No, you just hover over with the mouse and press F.
It's not doing anything.
Okay, well, that's weird. It's working just fine for me.
Not like me.
Alright, well, throw it over the edge of the table. I'm not looking.
How do I do that?
Just drag it out of your hand and drop it over the edge of the table. And then delete it if it decides to come back. Or just, you know, put it back, drag it into the deck. Are you good to
now
go?
It flips over.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What will?
God, that...
Okay. What will you bid?
Bid 3.
Okay. I bid 5.
I bid 6.
Okay. I'm going to drop out. My card was an ace. Which means the D20 is yours for $6. Which means you gained a point.
I'm back to 0 again.
Yep. Alright, pick one of the remaining items.
It is.
Okay. Alright. My bid is 7.
I drop out.
Okay, what is the value? What was your card? Okay, I gained 3 points. I got a $10 item for the price of 7. Okay, final item. It's a poker chip. It's worth 50 somethings, but that doesn't matter for its price in dollars. Can trade it in for a bottle of pizza.
Okay. Is it my turn to bid first?
Yes, it's your turn to bid first.
1.
Alright. 4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
I resign. I
Okay.
concede your victory. You have won the item.
Alright.
What about
I
you?
won the item for $4. What was your card? Your card was 1? Okay. My card was 4, which means I gained a point. Score is 7-0. Which means I win. Neat little game, huh? It's more interesting with other players. Nice. Okay, let's check the variants. Caveat Emptor with real auctions. In Caveat Emptor, the auctions are make-believe, with items returned to their original locations after the game. However, Joe Kaisenweather suggests a twist. Auction off actual items such as a candy bar, a back rub, or the ability to choose the next game played. The winner really gets to keep it. But you only get the item if you bid its value or less. If the winner overbids, nobody gets the item. We could do that. We could not. I say let's not, because we're playing this over the internet. That wouldn't really work. Instead, we are going to play a game called Liar's Dice, or Dudo. And for this, going to erase all the cards. Erase all of your cards, and we're going to take out... Let's see... We're going to take out 10d6, it looks like. Here I am losing track of where the dice are. Alright, we each rolled a dice in secret. Alright, so yeah, you can zoom way in on your dice. We don't need to look at each other's dice. Alright. And once you have rolled, the bidding begins. I will let you make... So, for the bidding, you say something like 5 threes, which means that between everybody's dice, there are 5 threes. Then the bidding continues to the left. Each player must raise a bid by either increasing the number of dice, or increasing the value of the dice, or both. Alternatively, you may challenge the previous bid by saying dudo, which is Spanish for I doubt it. At that point, we reveal the dice, and if the bid was true, the challenger loses a die. If the bid was false, the bidder loses a die. Oh, Discord crashed. You there? I still see him in the voice chat. Okay, it looks like you are saying something, but I cannot hear you. Jeez, we're gonna have to do this whole song and dance again, huh? Hello. I can hear you now.
Hello.
Okay, so,
Discord crashed.
Yeah, I heard. Or at least I saw. So, what was the last thing you heard from me?
You were getting out the dice, but I don't remember anything beyond the fact that you were getting out the dice. So you were playing liar's dice.
Alright. So, roll your 5 dice in secret. I am zoomed in, so I can't see your dice, and you should not be able to see mine.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Alright, so the bids in this game will be an amount of a certain value of dice. For example, 5 threes means that across all of the dice, you think that there are 5 threes. We bid alternately, either increasing the number of dice, increasing the value of the dice, or both. Or, on your turn, you can challenge the previous bid by saying dudo, which is Spanish for I doubt it. At that point, we reveal our dice, and if the bid was true, then the challenger loses a die. If the bid was false, then the bidder loses a die. The loser of each round opens the bid in the next round until somebody runs out of dice, in which case they're eliminated. The last player with dice remaining is the winner. Make sense?
We're guessing that there are, for example, X number of Ys.
Yes.
And then if it's challenged...
If it's challenged, we reveal our dice and... Alright, so if I decide... So, like, if you say 2 5s and I challenge you and there are either more than 2 5s or less than 2 5s, then you lose a die because you lied and you were exposed. If there are 2 5s, I lose a die because I challenged you and you were right.
That's supposed to count both your dice and my dice?
Yes. All of the dice put together.
I can't see your dice, so I'm just guessing.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Make
a certain amount of sense.
Alright, make the opening bid.
I just say 2 3s.
Okay. 2 4s.
Hmm. 2 1s.
Can't do that. You have to raise the value.
Oh, so I have to be 3 1s or
No, you have to say... You have...
something?
2 5s or 3 4s.
Is one of the 2 values. Either more dice or
Either more
number.
dice or a higher value. Or both.
I couldn't say like 1 5.
No.
Thinking. 3 3s.
Can't do that. You lowered the value.
Your last one?
Mine was 2 4s.
So it has to be either 3 4s or
2 5s.
2 4s? 2 5s?
Yeah. Or a higher amount, or a higher or a higher amount of 4s, or 2 6s.
So 2 5s.
Alright. Dudo. Now we reveal our dice. It looks like I was right, so you lose a die.
1 2.
There are not any 5s. So I was right to doubt you. And that means you lose a die. Just gets put over here. Alright, since you lost, that means you open the bid. That means you open the next round of bidding after rolling your dice. Whoops, this one is...
I have to pick up my dice because the dice do not want to be picked up.
That's weird. Like, you should just be able to drag and highlight them all and then pick them up.
Doing that, it keeps
Okay.
wanting to open the drag box.
Alright, after dragging, try clicking and holding. And then
Okay,
moving.
there it goes.
Alright, open your bid.
Three 6s.
Dudo. Alright, it looks like there are 4 6s. You lose a die. Oh, wait, I was wrong. It doesn't have to be exact. So saying Dudo on a bid of 3 6s when there are 4, that means I was wrong. Your bid says there are at least 3 6s. Which means I made a mistake and I lose a die. But still, wow. Okay, next round. Alright, I've got my dice set up. Okay. 3 1s.
Dudo.
Dudo. Okay. Looks like there were only 2 1s. I lose another die. Okay. Alright, I've rolled.
Seem to not like to be cooperative whenever I'm...
Huh.
My dice don't seem to like to shake up whenever I shake them.
You could highlight them all and then... you could highlight them all, right-click, and pick roll. Anyway, it's my turn to bid because I lost the last round. 1 2.
Doesn't seem to want to do the thing you said about highlighting them all, then right-click and roll.
Really? It doesn't show up in the context menu?
There it goes. Had to re-roll because the first roll didn't do anything.
Okay.
You said your guess was 1 2?
Yeah.
Two, threes.
2 3s. Okay. 2 4s.
Two sixes.
Dudo. Ah! Alright, now we roll again. I'm gonna redo that. Okay.
My turn to go first?
No, I lost, so it's my turn. 1 2.
Okay. 2 threes.
2 4s.
Doodle.
Dudo? Alright.
Doodle.
Okay, you called my bluff. I lose another die. Now we continue.
You have left.
Why is this just hover?
Like,
Why is the board
like,
just
one
hovering?
left.
Actually, we don't even need the board right now. But I'll keep it. Okay,
One
roll.
die left, don't you?
Yep. Which means it's going to be very hard for me to
I'm trying
pull
to see
off
how
a
many
victory.
dice.
Okay. Alright. 1-1.
Again.
What do you mean again? I said 1-1.
2 twos.
Dudo.
No, I meant it was your turn to go first again.
Yes, it's my turn to go first again.
2 twos? And you say doo-doo?
Yeah.
Okay. You say doo-doo? So what? Look at my dice.
I was wrong. I lose. Oh no. The scores are 69 and 34. That's an awkward combination. Alright, let's see. Next variant. Liar's Poker. Okay, similar to Dudo, everyone gets out a dollar bill and peeks at its serial number. Then the bidding begins. If you count all the
Don't have any.
Oh.
Any dollars. I don't. Is this physical money you're talking about?
Yes, this is physical money we're talking
you
about.
Realize how often I have physical money? Like never?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, then we're going to skip this one. Do you want to end for tonight or move on to the next group of games?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to end for the night.
Alright. Probably a wise choice. The next group is a doozy. Thank you for playing, though.
Yeah.
I'll be back, well, probably tomorrow night, because Fox is back, and we're probably going to be playing some East or something. Sunday night, either more of this, or Stellar Seas, or who even knows what. The world is a mystery. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you are inspired to go out and play some information games of your own. And as always...
I'll be at work, so I won't be able to attend.
Oh no. Love and peace! Love and peace! Good night, everybody.